point I was sort of making is that energy does not have usually Moore's law in it for a reason we just heard. It's a pretty old technology, except occasionally there's a step function. There was a step function when we went to fission. There may be a step function when we go to fusion, which lifelong environmentalists like me, I've been green since I was 10, like because it doesn't involve all the things that we don't like about fission. And what's interesting is that here in California, at Lawrence Livermore Lab at the facility called the National Ignition Facility, they've been getting fusion using inertial optical, that is laser beams. They get fusion every week. They're doing shots working up toward a net gain ignition event they expect early next year, which suddenly takes it out of the next generation and 40 years in the future and always will be and all that kind of thing. I was at a gathering of the fusion people from all over the world a couple months ago at the National Ignition Facility, and by the end of the meeting, all of the guys from the tokamak work in Europe and so on were sidling up to Ed Moses looking for a job at Lawrence Livermore because they were so damn close to actual net output. And just to finish the fusion idea, if they get ignition, that is, they get ignition now, but if they get net output ignition with 10 to 100 times more energy coming out of the ignition, the fusion that happens in this tiny little peppercorn-sized chunk of deuterium, then one, they've got now proof of concept, and then the engineering effort will be to get 10 of those kind of ignitions a second, pretty much like cycling in an automobile engine. And you can have might take 10 years to do that engineering, and then you can have 1 gigawatt fusion, laser inertial fusion engines that can make seriously green energy at seriously considerable scale. So me as a tree hugger, I love that.